Clarity is about to pass because BlackRock is giving the call, and it's about to happen, right? From the highest order, guys. We got David Schwartz confirming, our entire portfolio is in his hands, right? And hopefully he flips the switch soon. We got major adoption happening with XRP, with Hong Kong listing XRP, as well as the XRP ledger has been updated. Last but not least, where we got to talk a little bit about the markets. Okay, so it's going to be a jam-packed video. Again, get prepared. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP's at $1.07. Very volatile today, guys. Extreme volatility hitting the markets. Okay, let's see what happens. But I'm feeling very like a good sense of something positive incoming. Now, guys, there's the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. We just got the call, and they did too. Justin, $15 trillion BlackRock calls for U.S. Senate to pass the Crypto Clarity Act. That's it, right? I mean, Trump is backing it up, guys. Major institutions. I've never seen this many people backing a bill. I'm not kidding, right? Now, BlackRock is, guys, okay, and we know how significant they are, right? Because BlackRock controls every market, right? Every market out there, guys, BlackRock controls, right? Because they got a special software bot running that's named Aladdin, okay? And you guys already know about Aladdin, right? So very significant. Since they got the call, it seems like Aladdin possibly has been turned on for just to purely buy, right? Just to purely buy these assets. It seems like, right? And they need a narrative to push prices higher, right? And that could be the Clarity Act, which is interesting. Look at this from Mr. Poole. Message begins. BlackRock has entered the game as requested. You see this? 7:30 as well. The timestamp, that's diabolical, right? So look at that, right? BlackRock got the call, guys, for them to back the Clarity Act because, time is running out. That's what it seems like to me, doesn't it? Right? Time is running out. The markets can't go up forever, right? There's limited time, and that time is running out, so they need to make their moves fast, right? Look at this. The timestamp on this from Esoteric Kang is what? 7:30. Okay, 7:30 timestamp. And this is a Bearable Guy telling us that the jar is about to fall over. The jar represents what? Regulations, right? And regulations is slow as molasses. That's why in the past decade, nothing has happened, right? Things just keep getting kicked down the road, right? Pertaining to clarity, regulations, and all these things, right? How hard did Ripple fight for XRP just to get clarity? Years, right? For full market clarity, time has run out. The bear told us it's on the cusp of falling over, and then when it hits the ground, regulations will sweep the floor. Okay, sweep the floor, guys. Timestamp 7:30, right? So we're ever so near, like literally imminent, right? From XRP, look at this. As the excitement fills the room, from Big Short, July 31st, as the excitement fills the room, right? The energy of excitement, guys, is going to be surrounding everyone, okay? It's going to get filled to the brim, right? The Riddlers seem to be excited. I am too. Look at this tweet from XRP Espresso. My entire financial future depends on this man. And he posted this. That's David Schwartz.
I love XRP, la 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 la. I love XRP, la 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 la.
And guess what David Schwartz just replied? Okay, like in an hour ago or two. He said, right back at ya. Right? Because the community matters. You know how Dogecoin went up so much? It was due to its community. Right? So not only does utility matter, guys, community matters. That's what David just said right here. that we all need to depend on each other, right? And XRP will go up, guys, because XRP has everything. XRP has what? Utility, partnerships, right? Like major ones, like the craziest community, right? Those are the three conditions you need for the chosen coin, and it ticked all the boxes. From Uptown Sal, indeed it is the future of money. Indeed it is hard for people to understand. Christopher Cassidy asked, what are your reasons for being all in on XRP? Bob Way, a former Ripple employee, said, oh, I think the XRP ledger and its related technologies are the future of money. That's crazy. Guys, the future of money? You see this? Right? Money, if you look at a graph here, what do you guys notice? The evolution of money. Right? In the beginning, it was a barter system. Rice for clothes, no common value, difficult to trade. And that's how people traded, guys, back in the day. Then it was evolving throughout the eras there. Then humanity headed toward gold, silver coins, right? Paper money came about, bank money, plastic money, and digital money. Mobile payments, instant and cashless. Where are we at? Right? It's not Bitcoin, represented by the logo. It's XRP, right? As stated by the insiders. Okay, guys? XRP, the future of money. It is hard for most people to understand the power available to themselves personally. The XRP ledger is the best way to demonstrate that personal power. This is of course over and beyond what Ripple is doing. Ripple is targeting every lane possible, right? Satoshi 16 years ago said this. So Coinbase posted this video. I mean, this looks crazy. If you don't believe me or don't get it, I don't have time to try to convince you. Sorry. Quoted by Satoshi Nakamoto. He said this today, right? If you don't believe the XRP community, if you don't believe in the riddles, well, we don't have time to convince you, right? But even though we're doing our best here, okay, to try to make you believe, because it's always been said that XRP is chosen. This is how I know. This is clear proof, by the way. Okay, check this out. David Schwartz once upon a time said, in Trump's America, a 22-ounce soda is $4.29. Okay, so many numbers. Again, XRP's previous all-time high. Okay, check this out. You know what's even crazier about the number 429? Because from Argo, he had a screenshot from Cryptomaniac that told everyone to sell at 429. Sell at 429. Mr. Pool follows that account, by the way. Right? Bearable Guy told us, let me fix that for you. Ripple, $4.29 or $429. The bear said it first. From the bear himself, so many years ago. 429. 429. Years later, David confirmed it. It's not $4.29. Remember, it's $429. That's the price you want to sell at. Makes sense to me because things are moving. From CoinDesk, OSL Group, a publicly traded exchange, listed exchange regulated by Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission, becomes the first licensed exchange in the city to offer retail XRP trading. This is crazy. XRP just hit the Hong Kong markets, guys. Okay, major. You know why? Because the money is going to start pouring in. XRP has retail access in a $427 billion economy. Right? The floodgates are opening, guys. Right? This is the Hong Kong market, the exchange, right? Flowing their liquidity into the XRP asset. Right? It's now tradable, guys. That's crazy. I'm telling you, so many people are bearish, but look at the external news that's coming out and about. Right? One of these things will make XRP pop 100%. But that's not only it. From VET, fixed amendment for the XRP ledger just went live. Now XRP ledger 3.2.0 is the new version for the mainnet. The XRP ledger just got better in a flip of the switch moment. A new update hit the XRPL. Okay, fix cleanup. Look at this. You know what this update was about? According to the development team, XRP Ledger 3.2.0 can reduce memory usage by up to 40%, representing a major step toward more efficient node operations. The update also includes optimizations designed to improve the network's ability to handle growing transaction volumes, tokenized assets, and DeFi applications. You see this? More room for the XRP ledger to keep growing, guys. Right? It's like it's not self-evolving, right? Because it's not an AI, but it is evolving. Right? Maybe one day it'll get to that point. Right? It just upgrades itself. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Now, let's move on, because this is the craziest decode I've ever seen from White Rider. I no longer decode, everything is already resolved and is being demonstrated. So the South Korean stock market, guys, is collapsing right now. We're going to be talking about it more in detail on the next video later today, but it's just pretty much collapsing, right? Crashing heavily. And here's a chart of it, guys. Now, this may not seem too insane, but it is. It dropped by minus 44%, at diabolical. That's pretty much the collapse, right? And the markets over there are enabling circuit breakers, right? So the market doesn't just die and go to zero. Now, when we talk about South Korea, the bear called it because So It Begins is the South Korean. I forgot who. I think it's a logo for some sort of emergency, right? It's a South Korean emergency shelter, right? And it comes back to South Korea, right? So It Begins, the same colors, the three mountains there, right? So was a bear telling us to watch out for South Korea, since obviously it's collapsing right now? Seems like it. Today, from Mr. Pool to, again, the Asian markets are an interesting one, aren't they? Right? To 729 here, red alert. Stay safe today. Right? Look at the markets. Look at this US stock market. Dumped crazy today as well, right? So it isn't only the markets overseas. Patriots MMA tweeted out 922 comes out to 1122. Right, because of the different calendar there, which would come out to what? 729 today, right, on the Ethiopian. Today, 54321, I think that says. Right, maybe even 0. Today, from Fojak, Mr. Pool, pointing towards the roof, right, the ceiling above. Why? And the moon and the full moon did strike today as well, guys. Right, sudden. A smiley face for today. 2 X's that comes out to double digits, from $10 all the way to $99. The penalty for today's video comes from Esoteric King. Don't be too greedy at the end of it, from Cryptomaniac. So whenever this relief pump does arrive, guys, don't be too greedy. I'm thinking it's gonna head towards 100 though. Right? Because then the collapse will happen and then they'll finally flip the switch. That's what I think. Now, but any advice, let us get ready. What do we say, Sophie's Museums? See you.